back home, so that's why I'm late. But I'm live now. The World Cup is starting in 40 minutes. The competition we all have been waiting for is on. I know there are so many people who have already come on the stream before I joined in. But I'm live now. We are connecting to watch the opening ceremony. Nice to have you guys back on the channel. Onyema, Mr. Wambisaka. Nice to have you back, man. The World Cup is it's gonna kick off today. Mexico against South Africa. So let's see what the hosts have in play for us tonight. Let us see. Onyema says Congo is winning the World Cup. All right. Let's Congo get to win their first match, but that will not be possible because Congo's first match is against Portugal. So let's see. I'm going to put up a poll. Who will win the World Cup? Okay, the match. Who will win the match? Who will win the match? Is it Mexico or South Africa? Yeah, let's get the poll running. Yeah, let's get the poll running. Argentina are the current holders of the World Cup title. They are not going to do a back-to-back. I think they will not get past the quarterfinals. So let's see how that goes. Okay, we already have the votes on, so I need everyone to participate in the voting. Be it South Africa or Mexico you feel will win, kindly let us know by participating in the poll. Spain is one solid team in this World Cup I'm looking at. They have a very, very good squad. And their key player, of course, is Lamine Yamal. I know Nico Williams has not really done well this season. Yeah, he's not really done amazing. He's had a very terrible season for Athletic Club. But their main man is still Lamine Yamal. And the Spanish midfield is also very solid. Pedri is there. Rodri is there. We have Zubimendi. We have Fabian Ruiz. These guys are top midfielders. You also have Dani Olmo playing as an attacking midfielder as a false nine. Whichever one their coach Del Fuente chooses to play. So let us see how that is going to go. They have a good left back, Kukureya. So it's interesting. Let's see how everything turns out to be. But I'm really looking forward to an exciting World Cup. Even though Spain, their first match is not really a tough one, but I reckon Spain will win. I think they are playing against Cape Verde. So let's see how that is going to go. Yeah, the last World Cup that Spain won was in 2010 in South Africa. Yeah, Anthony the GOAT, I'm back, man. I'm back. Yeah, I got back home pretty late. But I'm live now. I'm holding on to the game is going to start in 37 minutes. The game is going to start. Give us your predictions in the chat, guys. I am going for a 3-1 win for for Mexico against South Africa. I reckon Mexico is going to win it. Onyema says nobody will get past Wan-Bissaka. DR Congo, Wan-Bissaka's country, they are playing against Portugal in the first game in Group K. I don't see any chance for DR Congo. Yes, I wasn't fully impressed with Portugal's performance last night against Nigeria, but let's just take that to be, yeah, it's a friendly. Aside that, I wasn't fully impressed, but it is actually good so that the coach will see the lapses that are still inherent in his team. so as to make some adjustments. Very, very important. Atletico Madrid says Team Payne will be the player to watch in the World Cup. Which team does Spain plays for? Desire Doué, N'Golo Kante, Aurelien Tchouameni, Jules Koundé. Anthony says I predict 1-1. Okay. 1-1 for the game. Let's see. Let's see. I feel strongly that Mexico will win the game. They will. Last Gospel Adeshi says it's coming home, lads. Mexico wins 3-1. That's what England always says in every tournament, especially the World Cup. They say it's coming home. It's coming home. You guys just have to chill and relax, play the tournament and see how it goes. But before the ball is even kicked, it's coming home. Nah, I don't think so. But let's see how it goes. Let's see. Atletico Madrid says New Zealand. Okay, I don't know that Pain. Which team does he play for? Is he Atletico Madrid? Is he an Atletico Madrid player? Team Pain. Ayman Zari, nice to have you back, man. Ayman Zari says, bro, I love you, but I might unsub because I don't have time to see your videos and streams, but in a week or two, I might sub. Love you. It's all good, man. Not a problem. Anthony the Goat says 1-1 just like 2010 World Cup. I feel the Mexican team is better. Yeah, but the South African goalkeeper, no doubt, is a very, very good goalkeeper. He's good. Majid, nice to have you back, man. Majid says, hi, Noble, how are you? I'm doing amazing, my bro. I'm doing good. Guys, we already hit 3K subscribers, so let's keep the subscribers going up. If you're new to the channel, just hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to Nobles You. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Atletico Madrid says Team Payne plays for New Zealand. Yes, I already heard that. What I mean is, which football club does he play for? You said he's from New Zealand. I know that, but I mean the football club he plays for. Fayaz, nice to have you back, man. Nice to have you back. Dribble Analyzer says, hey, where can I see the concert? I am even unable to to see the concert here. Let me check and see if I can see the okay. Let me try this and see if I can watch the concert, because yeah, all the sites I'm checking out, none of them is showing the live concert. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. It's just showing me the time of the game. It's just showing me the time of the game. Let me see. Endo, the captain of the Japanese team, is out of the World Cup. He's injured. Man, the injuries lots of players are getting now is so alarming. It's so alarming, honestly. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? The South Africa goalkeeper is their captain. He's very good. He's a very, very good player. Onyema says, have you ever seen anyone get past Wan-Bissaka? Of course, of course. Yes, I love Wan-Bissaka, but it's not like he cannot be dribbled past now. But he's one of the best when it comes to 1v1. He's one of the best. Animesh, welcome back, man. Animesh says, yo, what's up, my guy? I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing amazing. Nice to have you back, man. Nice to have you back. Dribble Dribble Analyzer says, do you think Doku will be one of the best players in the World Cup? Doku. I don't think he's going to be one of the most outstanding players in this World Cup. But I strongly believe that he's going to have a. That's all I can say. Yeah, he's definitely going to have a decent tournament. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But one thing I know for sure is we are going to see a very, very interesting World Cup. Honestly, we are definitely going to see it. We will see it. Edgy says Japan is the best. Are you Japanese, Edgy? Anthony says the Vuvuzela got banned, I think. Who is Vuvuzela? Anime says, nice to be back. Got busy for some days, but now World Cup time, baby. Yeah, the World Cup is here, and I'm really, really excited. Can't wait to see the boys start the game. It's going to be an interesting World Cup. This will be my 7th World Cup, actually. It would have been 8, but the first one wasn't really. I can't remember so much about the 98 World Cup. So this is actually my 7th World Cup. Yeah, the first one I remember vividly was the 2002 World Cup, and it's always very, very nice to watch the World Cup. It's always a very, very special feeling. Very special feeling. Ronaldo says, I think the scoreline in the Bafana vs Mexico will be 2-1. It's pretty much close to mine. My prediction, if you guys check my video, you see it. My prediction was 3-1 win for 3-1 win for Mexico against South Africa. Last Gospel Adesi says Morocco Brazil will be crazy match. Yeah, that Morocco and Brazil game is going to be tough. But I strongly believe that Brazil will beat them. But it's not going to be an easy game. It will not be as easy as lots of people are thinking. It won't be easy. Serious Fanbat says Ghana. Serious Fanbat. This guy. You know you've not told me the country you're from. You said yes, you're not Nigerian, you're not Ghanaian. I don't know if you're not proud of your country, man. Serious Fanbat. You're not proud of your country. You've not yet told me the country you're from. Anthony the Goat says a vuvuzela is the instrument that South Africa fans were playing in the 2010 World Cup. Okay. Yeah, that 2010 World Cup was special. It was really, really special. Anime says it's my following 4th one. Been to Qatar to watch live too last time. Argentina vs Poland. Yeah, the Qatar World Cup, I would have gone for that World Cup, but yeah, that World Cup was I enjoyed it, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that World Cup in Qatar. It was quite enjoyable. Anthony says at Atletico Madrid, you forgetting Eder, he scored one winning goal to win Euro in 2016, then disappeared. Yeah, Eder. I've not heard anything about him for a very, very long time. I've not heard anything about Eder. It's been ages. Even since that 2016 Euro, he scored that winning goal against France. Yeah, that goal. Ronaldo got injured in the final, and yeah, he came on and scored the winning goal for them. And Portugal lifted that 2016 Euros. Naruto Plays says, are you from England? No, bro, I'm Nigerian. Miles PPR says, hey, David, you remember me? Yes, Miles, it's been months. It's been months, man. Nice to have you back. Nice to have you back. For those who are new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe. We hit 3K subscribers yesterday, and it's been it's been a remarkable journey. I'm not gonna lie, it's been an amazing journey with you guys, and the support. I just can't stop thanking you guys, because the channel wouldn't have gone this far and this big without you guys. The support has been massive. There are people who have been here because I started this channel back to back for the last it's almost 9 months. September the 2nd was when I started posting, and from September up to this very moment, the love has been massive and the support has been incredible. So I appreciate every one of you. And for those who are new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Noble's View. Majid says World Cup is finally here, bro. Yes, it's here, and it's going to be an interesting tournament. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Real Madrid just confirmed that Jose Mourinho is back to the Bernabeu. And I'm really, really excited to see what the special one is going to do on his return. I'm really, really excited. Flenix says, hey, bro. Flenix, where are you connecting from? Flenix. Naruto, are you Japanese? Arigato. Arigato gaizamas. Your name sounds like a Japanese name. Atletico Madrid says, Anthony the GOAT, you like Man United or Real Betis? He he likes Real Betis. He supports, I think, about 15 or 18 football clubs. Anthony says, I support both and 13 other, but I'm trying to stop supporting some. Oh, boy. Sorry, guys. I was talking with my wife. I had to mute it so as not to disturb you guys. Christiana, nice to have you back. Edgy says World Cup is so unpredictable, but Japanese player overturns the world's common sense. Japan Japan is one team when it comes to the World Cup, they tend to surprise a lot of people. Yes, even though they've not gone on to win it, but certain times when they play against the big boys, for example, the European big boys, they tend to surprise them. I remember when Japan surprised Germany. Yeah, so Japan is always filled with surprises. The Japanese national team. Slate says when the World Cup starting, it's starting in 22 minutes. It's starting in 22 minutes time. Atletico Madrid says Alvarez might be in the bench because Martinez might start. Alvarez is going to start. Julian Alvarez will start for Argentina, except he has a knock. That's when Lionel, what's his name? This Scaloni is the Argentine coach, will have to opt for Martinez. But if he's fit, Alvarez will definitely start. Anthony says Japan gonna surprise us by losing in the group stage. Now Japan won't lose all their games. They won't. Monica Syke says hi. Monica, nice to have you on the channel. Where are you connecting from? Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get it up. Ole cool. Let's get the likes up. Tell me something where I know fit do. The World Cup is about to start. Let's get it going. Toxic Edit says, getting the feeling that South Africa will pull the win. South Africa. I think the only good thing in the South African team that I like is their goalkeeper. Their goalkeeper is pretty solid, and he's their captain. And there's another player in South Africa I like, Mokoena. He wears the number 4 jersey for South Africa. I don't know if they've changed his jersey number, but he's their number 4. Mokoena is a very, very good midfielder. Very solid. Toxic Eddie says, what's up, Anthony? Okay, why? I'm trying to connect and see the pre-match, because what I'm seeing here is not giving me exactly what I want. I want to watch the pre-World Cup ceremony, like the pre-match ceremony. That's what I'm trying to connect to, but I'm not really seeing exactly what I want here. Okay. Not seeing exactly what I want here. Show me to Stife, Namfe. Okay, Namfe, South Africa. Christian says, where are you watching the game? There's a free site I use to watch football games, so that is the same site I'm using. There are different sites I use actually, but I prefer to use one particular site. Except if that one is not working, then I will switch to the second one. It's a free website that I use to watch football games. Why am I not seeing this thing? Show me I have to wait till 8 p.m. when the game starts. And it's not nice. Why do I have to wait? Why do I have to wait till 8 p.m. sharp for the game to start before I watch it? I need to watch the pre-game ceremony. Atletico Madrid says, I feel Griezmann is missing in France like England. There is Henderson and Brazil. There is Neymar, Portugal, Ronaldo, Argentina. Like there is at least one old player in the team to support the players. I think Antoine Griezmann has already retired from international football. Yeah, I think he has already retired. Yeah, I think Griezmann already retired from the national team, same as Olivier Giroud. They've already left the national team. That's why Kylian Mbappe became the captain. Yeah, Kylian Mbappe became the captain. And looking at football, let's go to the football club side before coming back to the World Cup is yet to start, by the way. We did this earlier this morning. The transfer market now has gone crazy. The amount of money football clubs are demanding for their players, it's ridiculous. And the Elliot Anderson one is one that is very, very much surprising. Yes, I like Elliot Anderson, but calling 120 million pounds upfront fee for him, that is ridiculous. Honestly, I have looked at it from different angles, and I just can't understand why they they will be demanding for 120 million pounds upfront. It's crazy, honestly, it's crazy. Man City submitted a bid for 106 million pounds plus 15 million pounds on add-ons. Nottingham Forest rejected that bid. And I was just surprised. What exactly What exactly is going on in football now? What exactly is going on? Atletico Madrid says 500 million for Alvarez is worth it. What are you saying? Alvarez worth 500 million? Even the 150 million euros that Madrid bid for him was even too much. 150 million euros Madrid bid was too much. Alvarez Alvarez should just worth around 80 to 100 million pounds or 100 million. Let me just use pounds, not use euros now. 80 to 100 million pounds for Alvarez. Anything above 100, I'm not going in for him. It's very simple. Majid says opening ceremony just started. I don't know why I can't watch the opening ceremony from my side. I don't know why, man. I've tried to switch it to different sites, but none of them have given me the opening ceremony. They are just showing me different highlights. Different highlights is what they are showing me here. Faris Bajwa says next football rivalry is Mbappe vs Team Payne. This Team Payne guy you all are talking about. You are the second person that is talking about this Team Payne guy. And I don't even know him. I've never heard about the Team Payne boy. Never. You are the second person talking about this boy today. Let me check him out. Team Payne. Says he plays for New Zealand. But the club side he plays for is what I don't know yet. Okay, plays for Wellington. Wellington Phoenix. Well, I will watch the New Zealand game to see what his game is like because I've never seen Team Payne play before. But you guys are hyping him. So I will check him out later to see. From New Zealand. Yaya says Alvarez is nowhere near the level of Aguero. Yeah, of course. Aguero is better than Julian Alvarez. He's better than him. Edgy says, I believe France will win the World Cup. France are one of the favorites, but France is one of the favorites. But the only problem for the French team that I see is their defense. That Upamecano and Konate combination is going to cause a lot of problem for them, except Didier Deschamps changes that back line. Else, it's going to be a big problem. When Ferrer says, how much would Messi be worth now in his prime? For teams like Nottingham Forest to be demanding 120 million pounds for a player of Elliot Anderson's quality, then players like Ronaldo and Messi in their prime would be worth 1 billion pounds. Ronaldo and Messi in their primes, each of them not just having a release clause, right? Each will be genuinely worth 1 billion pounds because the market has gone crazy. Only Football says World Cup started. Hooray, hooray. Yeah, I don't know why I can't watch the ceremony, the opening ceremony. I just have to wait for the exact time when the game, just a minute or two before the game starts, before the site I'm using to watch it connects to the game. Nalav Bloke says hi. Nalav Bloke, where are you connecting from? Eze says France midfield is not that much good, I think. Yes, the French midfield is not really the best. I can count 3 midfield I can pick ahead of the French midfield. I will definitely pick the Portuguese midfield ahead of the French midfield. I'll pick the Spanish midfield ahead of the French midfield. The Brazilian one, The Brazilian one would be a 50-50 because England, I don't think that England's midfield is something you can be scared of. I don't think so. So the it's between the French midfield and the Brazilian midfield, which is a 50-50. Yeah, but for England, I don't rate the England midfield one bit. The only threat that England has is Harry Kane. And if Harry Kane doesn't play, the England team will struggle in the World Cup. They will struggle so badly. Only for football says, what you say, I think Portugal has a deadly middle, Vitinha and Bruno, and defense and finisher Ronaldo. Ronaldo, having watched that game against Nigeria yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big Ronaldo fan, but I just think that Roberto Martinez needs to sit down with Ronaldo and have a word with him. Just let him understand, bro, you are the greatest of all time, which is no doubt, right? But age, you really cannot defy, just defile age. It's very difficult. It's showing that the legs are no longer there. You just have to manage the game time for him to be able to be more effective. The weather in the US is also not going to help. So I just think that Martinez needs to have a conversation with Ronaldo. Yes, some games you will start, but there are some games you will need to be on the bench. Come in when the defenders are a bit tired. Your positioning is very good. So I just think that Martinez needs to have that conversation with Ronaldo. It's not keeping him in the dark, but have that one-on-one conversation with him alone. That way it's going to help the team. Let him understand that you need to win this World Cup. I need to win it, and you need to help me to win it, and I need to help you to win it as well, because it's your last dance. So he needs to have that conversation with him, because from what I saw yesterday, the Nigeria team, is very good, and that was why they had to struggle at some point in that game. So Portugal needs to do better. You need to do better in the upcoming games. Very important. Kota says David Guta. Kota, where are you connecting from? Atletico Madrid says Kane and Rice are the only good players in England. The England national team, I'm not going to lie, I'm not impressed. I am not impressed one bit. I think the selection for Thomas Tuchel is not right. He made a couple of mistakes in his selection, but he made the call. He has to face whatever consequences or results that come out of his decisions. Only for football says England is a flop. I like England, and they are the second team after Portugal I'm supporting. The third one is Brazil. I really wish that Portugal will win it. But if Portugal doesn't go to the final to win it, then England is the next. After England, I go for Brazil. Then number 4 will be Portugal, will be France. But let's hope that Portugal will do the job. But I just have to wait for each of these countries to play their first games. Yeah, because friendly games are not the same thing with the World Cup proper. So we are going to see some differences. Anthony the Goat says, Tayo Richie World Cup song. I'm not happy. This opening ceremony, I'm unable to watch it. It's crazy, man. Yeah, I can't watch it. Kota59 says, comment from Japan. Okay, Kota, nice to have you on the channel, man. Arigato. Arigato gaizamas, Kota. Are you Japanese or you are a foreigner who lives in Japan? Majid says, where the hell is Shakira? Boring show. Is Shakira not on the opening ceremony? Ronaldo says, quit the talking. What did he say? Quit talking and look at the FIFA World Cup ceremony because now it has started. It seems you are not listening to what I've been saying. I can't connect to the opening ceremony. I don't know why. I don't know if it's waiting for the game to start before it shows me the World Cup because I can't see the opening ceremony on my screen. Come on, man. The match has not started. The match is starting in 5 minutes. Manju says Ronaldo was intentionally playing bad in friendlies. Ah, well, let's just hope that it's just for the friendlies because I'm a big Ronaldo fan and I'm rooting for him big time to win the World Cup. I am rooting for Ronaldo to win the World Cup. So I just hope that was a one-off because that performance yesterday, that performance was really really bad. It was really bad. Kota says Japanese from Tokyo. All right, Kota, nice to have you on the channel. I've been to Japan before. I've been to Tokyo and is it Chiba? Yeah, I've been to Tokyo and Chiba. I love the Japanese language and how it sounds. How do you guys say this? My Japanese is very bad. My Japanese is very very bad. But I like the Japanese people, very respectful, very serene environment, and yeah, the Japanese people are. I think it's one thing about Japanese is the fact that, like I said earlier, they are very very respectful. They are not loud. Most Asians are not loud. Just a few of them are loud. But for Japanese are very serene, not loud. Even when I was in Japan for a couple of weeks, if you're in the subway, you just cannot make any noise in the subway. Everybody have their earphones or their AirPods on. So it was a very good couple of weeks in Tokyo. Only for football says sad that Italy got out. Man can't even qualify. Will Luka lead Croatia to the semis? Croatia is one country in the last two World Cups. They've been doing well. The last World Cup, they were knocked out in the semi-final by, I think it was it France? Was it France or Argentina? I think it was France that knocked Croatia out of the World Cup in the semi-finals. Then the 2018 World Cup final, it was France against Croatia. So Croatia has been doing very, very well in the previous editions of the World Cup. They've been doing pretty well. Nayang Sangma says, are you watching the match? The match is yet to start, but I'm trying to connect to the game. I'm trying to connect to the game. Think I have to switch. I have to switch the site. I have to switch it because this one ain't giving me what I want. I have a lot of options here, so I need to switch. I've got to switch it. Nayan says, hello, brother. Nayan, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, South Africa, Mexico. I think I should have gone for this earlier. Yeah, this is the channel I should have gone for. And I was just waiting on the other one. This one is even showing what's it called? I think this one is showing the ceremony. CCTV. Oh, I don't know why I waited this long to come to this one to check it. Oh no. Let's see. Let's see. CCTV 5. What are they doing? Muhammad Essan, welcome back. BGM, welcome back as well. Ronaldo says, man, peace out, boys. I'm watching the match. All right, Ronaldo. Yeah, we're also watching the game. Only for football says, has anyone has bet on any teams like big money? You want to bet on teams? Yeah, the World Cup has started. What's up with this thing? I don't know why. Wow, what is wrong with this thing, man? What is wrong with it? I think I have to look for an alternative because this thing is not giving me what I want here. When Ferrer says the only thing I know about Japanese is their fighting planes with their machine guns on and them wearing their funny leather hats. Now, if you've been to Japan before, he will understand what I'm saying. I spent a couple of weeks in Japan, think about 2 weeks. Yeah, it was a very, very good experience, though I didn't have time to explore lots of places. Yeah, maybe when next I go, I will visit lots of places in Japan. What's up with this thing? Why is it not giving me what I want? The game has started. Okay. It's now my site is connecting to it. Very crazy. I don't know what they've been doing since. Has the game started in your own screens, guys? Let me know, please. Let me know. Because mine is trying to annoy me now. Has the game started in your screens, guys? Let me know. Because mine, they are still singing. They are still singing on my own screen. So I need to be sure that the game is yet to start. So let me know in the chat, guys. Has the game started or they are still singing their national anthem? It's Mexico that is singing their Mexico. How it's being pronounced, Mexico. Only for football says Mexico to South Africa 0. Okay, very close to my prediction. Mine was a 3-1 win for Mexico against South Africa. So let's see. BGMI says Czechia playing at 4 a.m. Look at the Mexican flag being flown above the stadium with 2 helicopters. Nice, nice, nice. That Czechia game, I'm not sure I'll watch that game. I'm not sure. I'll watch that game. Mexico, Raúl Jimenez. Okay, all the players came out. Yeah, this Alvarez guy, former Western player. Majid says about to start. All right, Majid, thank you very much. Uhola Manem says Tacos vs Elon Musk match. who is Tacos? Who is Tacos? BGMI says I'm gonna watch the game with my family, bro. All right, bro. No problems. We are doing the watch along. Yeah, the players are warming up. The game is about to start. Think I should have come to this channel, this site earlier. The one I was looking at and hoping to show the opening ceremony wasn't even showing it. It's actually all the Mexican players that came on the pitch. All the players, the 2 goalkeepers are there and the players. Okay. Kota says, if you travel in Japan now, very good choice because Japanese yen is very cheap now. Okay. The Japan, I don't know what the weather might be now in Japan, but when I went there, it wasn't. I went around. Was it around April period? It wasn't. It was around the April period that I went there. It wasn't too cold. It was just pretty much like a summer weather. Yeah, but I know at some point Japan is very cold and it rains very, very well in Tokyo. Only for football says, will any African team reach to the semis or even the finals? If there is any African team that can get to the semis for this 2026 World Cup edition, it has to be Senegal. For Morocco, Morocco is no longer as strong as they were in the 2022 World Cup. So I don't rate Morocco to go to the semis or even quarterfinals. I don't rate them. Faris Bajwa says Cherki, Joga Bonito, Chomeni in the UFC and won't be available for World Cup. Kamavinga, he got red card in quarterfinals. So dictator Mbappe told Deschamps to take him out of World Cup squad. You guys are very funny. Okay, this guy is not starting the game for them. Wow. Bijami says, no problem, bro. There are better games in World Cup. I understand. Nah, it's fine. The game has started. Mokoena. Tebo Mokoena. Yeah, this guy from Foster. This guy from what's it called? From Burnley. Yes, Majid, the game has already started on my screen. Thank you very much. Uhola says Tacos vs Elon Musk match. Who is a Tacos, man? Wayne Ferrer says ref had to find his whistle. Ah, it's game on, guys. It's game on. The first game in the FIFA World Cup 2026. Mexico. That's how the Mexicans pronounce it. Mexico. Oh boy. Let's see. Let's see who wins it. Mexico or South Africa. Let's see. Mexico City. Uh, uh, uh. Guys, let me know in the chat what your predictions are. Mexico or South Africa, who is to win the game? Let me know. The intensity is one thing I enjoy about the World Cup. Very, very intense. You see everybody running around every corners of the pitch. Every corners of the pitch. Anika Bonse says Ronaldo 21. What do you mean by Ronaldo 21, Anika? Are you Ghanaian? Bonse. The name Bonse sounds Ghanaian. Yeah, and these guys know how to drop the ball on the ground. The Mexicans, they are good on the ball. Wayne Ferrer says Mexico 1-0. All right, that's a good one. I went for a 3-1 win for Mexico. So, guys, let me know in the chat what your predictions are. Martinez, Alvarez, the former Ajax and West, is it West Ham? Yeah, West Ham player. But I don't know where that Alvarez is playing for now. I don't know the team he's playing for. Raul Jimenez has. We've gotten a here we go from Fabrizio on Raul Jimenez going back to Wolves. Wolves are in the championship. That tackle. That tackle was a bit too hard. I'm glad he didn't injure the Mexican player because that would have been a serious ankle injury. Yeah, they are a bit scattered in the pitch now. I think South Africa was in a very, very good defensive position when Mexico had the ball. Bilal, welcome back, man. Nice to have you back. Let's get the likes up, guys. We are doing a watch along for Mexico against South Africa. What? Look at that mistake from Williams, the South African captain. Their goalkeeper, Javier Aguirre, head coach of Mexico. Bilal says still can. Ooh, that's not a good tackle, man. That is not a good tackle. Bilal says still can't believe the World Cup just started. Yeah, man, the World Cup has started. Yeah, that's not a good tackle, bro. Come on, it's not a good tackle. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Raghav says, yo, Mexico or South Africa, what's your take on both? My prediction is a 3-1 win for Mexico against South Africa. Free kick for Mexico. Let's see if they can convert their first free kick and set piece of the game. Nah, what kind of free kick is this? Play that ball direct. What sort of free kick is this? Majid says, loud stadium, got to love the Mexicans. Yeah, Mexicans are very, very loud. And it's their home stadium, so they have to fully support their team. Yaya says, Japan food is very good. I'm not really a foodie, so... Goosh! Wow. That was a good ball from Raul Jimenez. What? Wow, that was a good strike from Raul Jimenez. But the goalkeeper saved that. Williams, the captain of South Africa, the goalkeeper. That was a good save. Man, oh boy, the first shot of the World Cup. The first shot of the World Cup, that would have been a goal, honestly. It would have been a goal. Ooh. Yeah, the Mexicans are putting pressure on South Africa. But South Africa is going with a counter. The Mexicans are dropping back. Nah, that pass is not good. It's not good, man. Foster, that pass is not good. Ooh. That shot from Raul Jimenez was superb. And it was with his left foot. Yeah, he struck that ball pretty well. But a little bit of swerve, like that curve outside, would have made it a goal. Mariam says some people watch matches and others study. Such is life, Mariam. It's nah, that boy is too much. It's behind your player, man. Play it up front. That's it with life. I remember when I was studying, how many years ago was that? Yeah, I know I studied recently, like 5 years ago. Previously, like 15 years ago, my first degree, doing the second degree later on. Yeah, it's very stressful being a student, very stressful studying, so many books to read, so many research assignments and everything. It's very stressful. Yeah, Mexico just scored now, guys. It's 1-0 for Mexico against South Africa. Nice one. I'm supporting them. Julian Quinones. That's a good one. 1-0 for Mexico against South Africa. The first goal scored by Julian. That's a good one. Good one for Mexico. I'm supporting them to win. Yeah, Mexico just scored against South Africa, guys. Nice one. Vamos, Mexico. Okay, no, it's not Mexico, it's Mexico. Yeah, vamos, Mexico. I love it. South Africa, wanna go collect. Wanna go collect. South Africa go collect. Woto, woto. Woto porously. Wanna go collect. Confirm. Nice one, Mexico. I love that. I love that, Mexico. 1-0 for the host nation, Mexico, against South Africa. My Zulu brothers, how they be? How they be? Ah, how they be, my Zulu brothers? How they be? How is it going? How is it going, guys? That's a very good goal. Very good goal. Mexico 1, South Africa 0. That's a good one. Anderson Sampson says, I no one even see them for the World Cup. South Africa people, their matter self, they tire me. Their matter, they tire me sometimes. Mariam says, I have been taking the exam since May 24th. Wow, that's almost 3 weeks now. It's been almost 3 weeks. It's been a while, and you are going to take it to the end of the month. Yeah, it's 1-0 for Mexico against South Africa, guys. 1-0. That's that mistake from the defensive midfielder. Yeah, the first goal of the World Cup. Julian. Julian with the first goal for Mexico. Yeah, they need to win the first match to give them confidence to get into the knockout stages. They need to win it. Oh, Africa. Okay, this guy made a mistake. Oh, Africa. That mistake from the defensive midfielder. You demanded for the ball, yet you couldn't protect the ball. And it went in between the goalkeeper's legs. Ooh. You demanded for the ball, but you couldn't control it. Yeah, that was a good strike from that guy. Very good strike. In between the goalkeeper's legs. Oh, Africa. Oh. Mariam says, Mama Africa, help me. Help me. What is Mama Africa helping you with, Mariam? Bilal says, South Africa are not that good. They are not better than Nigeria or Cameroon or any of those big African teams that didn't qualify. Yeah, South Africa, they are not even. Nigeria definitely beats them anytime of the day. It's just the former coach of Nigeria that messed things up for the Nigerian national team not to qualify to the World Cup. Finidi George, before the new coach came in and just set the team up, and they've been playing well. It was that game yesterday against Portugal that the Nigerian coach, Eric Shell, now this is a foul ball. That's the first game Eric Shell is losing as a Nigerian coach in normal time. The two games he lost previously were in extra time, after extra time on penalties, Morocco and DR Congo. This is a yellow card offense. It's a yellow. I don't know why the referee didn't give him a card there. Dennis Beckham says Mexico is going to round of 16, then getting eliminated by Argentina. Hugo Bros. Um, Mexico, Argentina. Well, I've not looked at the group. Well, the tree to see how it's been ranked. Mariam says, "Why are you so happy?" Because I want Mexico to win. Is there is there a problem, Mariam? There are two countries in Africa that I don't even want to go anywhere. You see Ghana and South Africa, these two countries. I don't want them to go anywhere. Ghana and South Africa. They would do the same thing to Nigeria if Nigeria had qualified. They will still not want Nigeria to win, to even get 1 point. So the feeling is mutual in terms of not wanting them to win and also them not wanting us to win. Control your ball, man. Eee. Yeah, it's a corner kick. Mariam says, Mama Africa must help me in all things because she is my mom. All right, Mariam, you're typing in English today. Oh, you already changed it to Arabic. Official Jackson says, Zamina Mina E Waka Waka. Yeah, that's that song in the 2010 World Cup. Zamina Mina Waka Waka Zamina Mina Sankarewa. This one for Africa. Let's see. Let's see. Think this is more accurate. Kota says Aguirre, the manager of Mexico, used to be the manager of the Japanese national team. Are you serious? Which tournament did he coach you guys to? Kota. That's a foul, boy. It's a foul. But that previous one should have been a yellow card on the South African player. Bilal says she ain't helping us, Mariam. Yeah, this was a very, very beautiful goal. Very beautiful goal. Look at the Mexicans celebrating. Dennis Beckham says, who do you dislike more? Chelsea, Ghana, or South Africa? Chelsea is the king of them all. Chelsea is the king of them all. Chelsea is number one. Then South Africa 2, Ghana 3. Chelsea's at the pinnacle. Chelsea have the crown on their head. Chelsea has a crown on their head. Mariam says, my mood used to make me write in English. Now my mood makes me write in Arabic depending on my mood. So your mood is like a switch. Mexico need to score more goals, man. They need to score more goals. Official Jackson says, come on, South Africa. Nah, South Africa is not getting anything out of this game. They are still going to concede 2 more goals. They are not organized in the game. They are not organized one bit. The Mexicans are more organized. Yeah, and Mexico, they are good on the ball. Referee, bring out yellow card, man. Why are you being so graceful with the yellow card? Why are you being so graceful with the yellow card? Mariam's okay. Bilal says, remember when South Africa beat Morocco in 2024? Now South Africans don't like Nigeria to win games. And it's the same thing for Nigeria and South Africa and Ghana. Mariam says, Nobel Prize, does Egypt want to lose like Ghana and South Africa? Now, Egypt will qualify in their group. Egypt will qualify with Belgium in that group. But Egypt will not make it past that next stage. They won't make it past it. Official Jackson says, Noble, who do you think is winning the World Cup? Of course, it's Portugal. It's no other country other than Portugal. Vamos, Portugal. They are going to say obrigado to all their fans. For this World Cup, I'm a Portuguese fan. Yeah, I'm a Portuguese fan. Mariam says Noble is evil because I don't want South Africa to win. Come on, girl. Mariam says, I'm asking you, do you want Egypt to lose like Ghana and South Africa? Nah, Egypt, like I already told you, Egypt will qualify from their group. They will qualify from their group, but getting past that what's it called? Getting past their group is the best they are going to do in the World Cup. That's the best they are going to do. Oh, Africa. Uh, 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 uh. Official Jackson says, I think Brazil. Brazil are one of the favorites, even though they are not the top favorites, but they are still there. The Mexicans are good. Drop that ball. Mexicans are good. Yaya says, what did you eat in Japan? I ate food, of course. But it was mostly Nigerian food that I ate in Japan. I was in Japan for 2 weeks. 14, I think 15. No, not up to 2 weeks. I was in Japan for 13 days. Yeah, I didn't spend too much time in Japan. I didn't spend too much time. Ochoa. I didn't spend too much time, but I ate mainly Nigerian food. I'm not someone that is very much open to eating food from different countries. Yes, I love to visit different places, maybe see their culture, what their culture is like. But eating food, I'm very, very selective when it comes to food. I'm very, very selective when it comes to food. But I like to watch and just go to places and view my eyes. But eating food, if I want to try dish outside of my country, I have to just keep keep a medicine one side. I have to keep medicine one side for stomach upset because I'm very, very selective with food. Very selective. Even in my country, it's not every food that I eat. I am very, very selective. That's a foul ball, man. It's a foul ball. Mariam says, Bilal, honestly, I'm lazy. I can't read your comments. It's long. Okay, so you can't read long comments, Mariam, and you always type long messages for me. I think I will treat it the same way. You don't like reading long messages, and a lot of times you type long notes for me, Mariam. And you say Noble is evil. Yaya says you went to Japan to eat Nigerian food. Yeah, there's no problem in that. Maybe if I had stayed more, I would have tried to eat Japanese food. But like I said, if I want to eat Japanese food, I have to get something like a flagyl. It's a tablet that will help for maybe running stomach. If you eat something that upsets your stomach, it will help you calm it down. Roberto Carlos, Cafu, legendary fullbacks. This guy he looks like Cafu. These are South African player. He looks very much like Cafu. Mariam says Noble is an evil fufu. Dennis Backham says, I heard Japanese people don't like foreigners visiting their country. How did they treat you? Now, well, I will speak What is wrong with this goalkeeper? Catch this ball now. What is wrong with this goalkeeper? Look at this ball you just hold. One catch. You're trying to act movie for us here. Ah, it's a foul ball. It's a foul ball. Yeah, Dennis Beckham, coming to your comment. The Japanese didn't treat me badly. I had a very, very good experience in Japan. And I experienced something that I think it's very difficult for you to experience elsewhere, right? Okay, I think that follow up. Nah, nothing happened to you, Mokoena. Nah, this goalkeeper really, really fumbled here. Now, what I experienced in Japan was there was a night I went out before I went to when I lodged at a hotel, and my friend that would probably help me around the city before I met him that night. I came the night I came into Japan, I went to my hotel and I didn't have anything to eat. And I just couldn't eat the Japanese food. So I was looking for McDonald's that I would just eat that night. Then the next day, if my friend comes, he will take me to where I'll eat something that I can actually take. Then while I was going that night, I think it was around, let's say, 7:30, because once it's 8, 7, 8, Japanese people have already gone inside their houses to sleep. If you come outside 9 p.m., it's very difficult for you to see people roaming around the street or outside. It's maybe when you go to places where they have clubs that you can see people at night, but normal street areas, you can't see people walking around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. It's not like that in Japan. So there was this guy I saw. He was on a bike. I was just trekking, looking for the McDonald's with my Google map. And I had issues because there was this place, the location was really difficult for me to locate. So I asked the guy, let me say, he was going to this direction, and where the McDonald's was this other direction. Now he had to turn with his bike and he followed me to show me where that McDonald's was. And I'm like, wow, I don't think there's any place in the world that a local of that country would do that. This was, let's say, 7:30, 7:40ish at night. And the guy did that. I was like, wow. It gave me a very, very good impression about the Japanese people, honestly. And later on, a couple of days later, when I asked for directions from some Japanese girls and guys, they responded very, very respectfully. They were very, very good. And yeah, even though the English was bad, but they tried their best to, communicate with me through the translator, or maybe they speak the English they understand, and I try my best to, to get what they are saying. So, but for me, I didn't have a bad experience in Japan. I did not. Mariam says, yes, I write long comments. Yes, but no one else does that. I'm a bad person. The players are having a cooling break. The weather is so hot. Ochoa. Mariam says, Noble once went live on a Japanese person's show and wrote that he was from Egypt, so he blocked me. I don't know what his problem is. Mariam. Rangel. This goalkeeper really messed up there. Yaya says, I struggle to eat the food in Hong Kong. It's a small mark now. They were very big in the 90s. You mean McDonald's? I've not been to Japan before. I've not been to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is very, very close to my place. Very, very close. From where I stay to Hong Kong by flight is just about an hour. Yeah, from my place to Hong Kong is probably an hour or 1 hour 20 minutes tops. Munir says the Japanese are afraid of the Pharaohs, Mariam. why why will they be afraid of the Pharaohs? The midfield is a bit open. Gold Edit, welcome back. Ronaldo Goat, for a very long time. Nice to have you back, Ronaldo Edit. Have you been to Japan before? Yeah. You said the shrimp burgers are very good in Japan. Munir says, Noble, Bernardo Silva to Real Madrid. Here we go. Is it been confirmed? Here we go. Fabrizio was saying, here we go soon. Breaking Bernardo Silva to Real Madrid, set to be sealed as reviewed earlier. Here we go soon. Wow. Agreement at final stages after official proposal valid until June 2028 plus potential option. Bernardo Silva ready to join Real Madrid. Wow. Jose is bringing his Portuguese boys. He's bringing his Portuguese boys to Madrid. Marcos Senesi has been called up by Argentina to replace Leo Baledi. He signed for Tottenham and now he's been called up by the Argentine coach to replace Leo Baledi, who got injured. Comunicado oficial. Jose Mourinho is back to Real Madrid. That boy should have passed that ball, man. Yeah, Barcelona. I think it's a good decision for him to go to Madrid because that right wing, Madrid doesn't have a good right winger, and Bernardo can play that position as well. He can play the midfield for them, so it's a very good signing for Jose. It's a very good signing, and it's a free transfer. So Madrid are not spending anything in terms of transfer fee. They might just pay him a sign-on fee, which wouldn't be much. Mariam says, yeah, Munir, afraid of the Pharaoh's curse. I swear I wasn't joking when I said I'm from Egypt. He blocked me. Oh my God. Como. Yeah, they are. Endo. Endo ruled out of the World Cup due to injuries. Wow. Man, the injuries a couple of players are having now is not good. It's not good. I need to see more goals, man, in this World Cup. I need more goals. I love to watch games where there are so many goals that are scored. The South Africans are not well coordinated. They are not. Yaya says, yes, I spent 1 month in Japan. Okay. I like JP. I like JP. Very, very calm place. No, JP, I love Japan very much. If I had stayed longer, I would have gone to places like Osaka. Yeah, I would have gone to Osaka and a couple of other cities in Japan, but I just stayed in Tokyo and Chiba area. Munir says he tricked the Barcelona fans. Yeah, Barca fans will not be happy about it. They are not happy about it. It's a good deal for Madrid. Benfica wanted to sign him, but he said it's not yet time for him to go back to Benfica. And we had reports that Bernardo Silva will be going to Italy and he will decide his future before the World Cup. Then later on, news came out that he's going to wait until after the World Cup. And boom, Mourinho announced as the new manager for Madrid. And today we got a here we go for Bernardo Silva. So it's a good move. It is indeed a good move. Okay, here we go soon. Yeah, it's here we go soon. Probably in the next hour or so, we might between today and tomorrow we'll get a here we go. Yeah, says if I go to Asia again, I will go Shenzhen, South Korea, Japan, and the Philippines and Thailand. South Korea is another place I would like to visit. Seoul. I used to enjoy watching Korean movies. I love those epic Korean movies very much. Murat D says Noble Fenerbahce will be the best this year in Europe. Okay. Julik says goal for Mexico. Is it another goal or the goal they scored earlier? Which one is it? Julix. Murat D says Noble, are you English? You know you are my best friend. No, I'm not English, Murat D. Nice to have you back, man. I'm Nigerian. I am Igbo by tribe. That pass is too much. He can't get it. Yeah, he can't get it. Sabalala. Carlos Puyol. Is that Gabriel Hens? No, it looks like David Silva. Yeah, that's David Silva. Mariam says, I feel Koreans are nice. I have friends who love those Korean groups. One of them got mad at me when I said I don't like Korean groups. I've not had much with Koreans, but I love Korean movies. And Koreans, they look like people who are very respectful. But I love Japanese because our Japanese are very, very, uh, very respectful. Very, very respectful. And they they are very decent. Yeah. Japanese people are very, very respectful. If Mexico score one more goal, then it's over for South Africa. South Africa are trying to see shoot, man. That goal, it's a good one from the goalkeeper, Williams. Now the keeper saved that ball there. Yeah says, my experience of Koreans is that they are not nice people. Well, people have different experiences though. I've not been to Korea before. When I went to Japan, I wanted to apply for the Korean visa at the same time, but uh I didn't really have the time to go apply for the Korean visa, but I would have loved to go to both countries at the same time, but maybe some other time I'll I'll visit Korea. I like the Asian countries. There are so many Asian countries I have not yet been to. I would like to go to places like South Korea, like I said, Malaysia, Indonesia. The Philippines, not really. I don't really fancy the Philippines. Yeah, Thailand, I don't fancy Thailand. I know I've watched movies about Bangkok, but I don't really fancy Thailand. Yeah, says not like Japanese, Koreans seem to be very fake. Well, I can't conclude because I've not had dealings with them and I've not been to Korea before. So I will only say the experience I have about the people. Ooh, that touch is heavy, man. It's a heavy touch. This boy again, I think this boy needs to go off. This young boy, is he number 25 for Mexico? Munir says, do you like the president of Korea? South Korea or North Korea? Smart Potent says, aren't Korean people kind? I don't know. I have an opinion that they are kind people, but I've not had dealings personally with Koreans. I've been to Japan before. I've not been to Korea. I know the Chinese people how they are. I know a bit of Japanese, but for Koreans, I've not had dealings with them, so I really cannot say for sure this is how Koreans are. I always like to speak from experience, so I've not experienced that. So I really can't have an opinion about people that I've not really related or had an experience with. Yeah, says just watch Squid Game. Well, I wouldn't use the Squid Game to uh ascertain how Koreans behave, because it's a movie. A movie is a movie, so I don't think I would use that to uh analyze Koreans. Mariam says we used to watch Japanese anime during vacation, but my sister would watch it before us and then spoil the plot, so I stopped watching them. Noble, I want to ask you a question. Can you differentiate between the features of Chinese, Japanese, and Korean people? Yes, of course I can. If I see a Chinese, I know. If I see a Japanese, I also know. If I see a Korean, I can definitely differentiate them. But it's difficult. Definitely I can, because I've I've been I've been in China for a very, very long time. So once I see a Chinese, I know a Chinese. Yes, there are different kinds of Chinese, because Chinese have uh people in the north, in the south, and the northern people are different of their looks. They are different from the southern people. Even their dialect. They have each province have their own tongue, their own dialect. They have a general Mandarin Chinese that they all speak, but each side have their own languages. So for me, if I see a Chinese, I will know. If I see Koreans, of course, I can identify a Korean, same as the Japanese people. Not only because I've been to Japan just for a few weeks, but I've seen Japanese in movies and I know how they look, and their features. I know it. HyperXD says, to be honest, Mexico will win no matter what. Yeah, Mexico is even playing better than South Africa. If they score a second goal, then I think it's all over for the Bafana Bafana. Yeah, says, still I would visit to eat the food and ignore the people. Okay, you are a food person. For me, I'm not really a food person. Eating new meals are usually very difficult for me. Very, very difficult. Mariam says, I see all the East Asians as looking the same. Ooh, good interception there. I They look the same. They look similar, but not the same. Yeah, there are some Koreans. For me, if I see a Korean, I will know. If I see a Japanese, I will know. If I see a Chinese, I will also know. So it's not a problem for me to differentiate them. It will only be difficult for someone who hasn't been to Asia before. Ooh, wow, man! This goalkeeper made the save. Williams. I think it would have been an offside. And Rahul Jimenez didn't touch that ball. Man, that was a great save from Williams, the captain of South Africa. Ooh, very, very good save from the goalkeeper. This is the second save he's making in the game. And those saves are powerful saves. Pass your ball, man. They shoot from that angle. Go ball! What the heck was that? How are you Mexicans missing these chances, man? Hmm. Okay, man. These South Africans, they are very lucky, man. Three chances, two under 1 minute. Damn. Two chances under 1 minute and they didn't score. The Mexicans. Oh boy, my prediction of a 3-1 would have been pretty close. At least two goals more from Mexico. Yaya says, I can eat the world without leaving London. Yeah, most of these countries have restaurants in London. London is a very popular city in the world. HyperXD says South Africa is still a balanced team. Now, Mexico is playing better than South Africa. Mexico have gotten a couple of chances here, but the South African goalkeeper, Williams, he's done fantastic. Yeah, he's done pretty well. Man, that's a good strike. Very good strike. Mariam says it's strange to hear from some foreigners that they can't distinguish between the features of Arabs. Yeah, I think for Arabs it will be difficult to say this person is Saudi Arabia and this person is from the UAE or this person is from Kuwait. I think for me that is the part that I know will be difficult for me, right? But I think for between Moroccans and Algerians and Tunisia, I might differentiate that a bit. But for the Gulf states, that one is more difficult for me to differentiate. Papa O says, I can tell the difference between Oriental Asians, Southeast Asians is where I can't tell the difference. All right. Now, for me, I've been in Asia for a while, so for the Asian people, I know them. Even if I see someone that is from Bangladesh, someone from India, I can definitely differentiate them. Pakistani is the one. Pakistans have not. I can't really differentiate them much because I've not seen enough of Pakistanis. Sairat Chetri says, "No, bro, I don't know who is gonna win, but I just know it's not Spain." For me, Spain is not going to win the World Cup. I know they are one of the favorites. According to the poly market, they are even the favorites uh, to win it. But I don't see them winning it. HyperXD says, I hate to say it, but Spain is a favorite to win the World Cup. Why are you shooting from that angle, man? Why shooting from that angle? Galarado, why shoot from that angle? Come on. HyperXD says Spain has a balanced team and a great team too, though the defense is mid. No, for Spain, they have a very solid team. A lot of people are tipping them to win it, but I don't really think they'll win the World Cup. If a team like Portugal plays against Spain, they'll beat them. And I know Spain will struggle against Brazil or France. They will definitely struggle against them. Goal kick. The South African left back is not happy with the referee. Let me see. Okay, it's supposed to be against Mexico. Alvarado. Yaya says maybe I will go Nigerian restaurant on Sunday. Yeah, of course. There are so many Nigerian restaurants in London. Not only in London, in other parts of the UK, of England, there are lots of Nigerian restaurants. Because there are a lot of Nigerians in England. What? Another mistake from the South Africans. That's a good ball. What is wrong with these Mexicans, man? This same boy again. This number 28. This small boy is playing rubbish. This number 26. What is this boy? Like, what was his thought process there? I want to understand. What kind of style is this? Ah, you want to score with style. Mariam says, I can tell Arabs apart from their accents or clothes. But as for their features, I don't think there's much difference. Well, for me, I don't. I can't differentiate. I can't differentiate them by any of those features. None. HyperXD says, by the way, Speed saved the World Cup twice. How did he save the World Cup twice? Mariam says, Nobu, why are you being so mean today? How? Is it because I want Mexico? I want Mexico to win against the Bafana Bafana. Omar Muhammad, welcome back. Al Bazooka says, hello, I am back on the channel. Al Bazooka, it's been months, man. Nice to have you back on the channel. Nice to have you back, man. Kota says it's probably difficult to find difference between Japanese, Korean, Chinese, but maybe fashion is the only giveaway. Well, for me, I have different ways to differentiate between a Chinese, Korean, and a Japanese. I have different ways to differentiate them. So it's not only about the style. From their eyes, I can know. Also from their stature, like from their physique, their body shape, I can know. When they speak as well, I know Chinese when I hear it. I know Korean when I hear it, and I know Japanese when I hear it. So there are different things that I can differentiate a Chinese, Korean, and Japanese from each other. Omar says, I'm watching the match right now. All right, Omar. The game is still 1-0. It's halftime already. It's halftime already. Hyper says back to back banger World Cup songs. Did he do a different song from the one he did a couple of weeks ago? Yes, Omar from Kuwait. I remember you, man. I remember you. Uh, Mariam says, well, as for Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, Senegal, and others, I can't tell the difference from their features. It's impossible. Well, for me, I can tell the difference from a Nigerian, a Senegalese, a Ghanaian, and a Cameroonian. Yeah, I can tell the difference from these countries because, um, yeah, I've had a lot of people from those regions, and I've seen many of them, so uh I know how these guys actually look. How they call? Yeah, come check here. Which attack, yeah. Ashish, welcome back, man. Alice, I see. Ashish says, bro, I don't think I can watch all the games. There are 72 games in 13 days. Those, for me, I can't even watch the the whole games. I can't watch all of them. For the first leg, we have how many games do we have for the first leg? Um, I think we have we have 24 games for the first leg, and I'll be watching just 10. And for the second leg, for the second games, I might watch the same 10 or probably 11. Yeah, but I can't watch all the games because the timing is bad, man. The timing is really, really bad. It's going to be a very big problem. If it were to be in Europe, yeah, then of course I would definitely watch the game. Guys, let's get the lights up. Let's get it up. Al Bazooka says, I predicted all the group games of the World Cup with scores, and I predicted this match 2-2. Nah, the game is not going to be a 2-2 game. Mexico is definitely winning against. They are going to win against South Africa. Mexico have missed about three clear-cut chances that should have been goal. They should have missed it. They should have scored those chances, but they missed them. Aaron Dineni, welcome back, man. Yaya says you have to watch all the games. Calling sick. Nah. For me, the timing is the problem. Yeah, the timing of the games, that's the issue for me. If the games were played, let's say, uh 3 p.m. UK time, 6 p.m. UK time, and 9 p.m. UK time, I can watch all the games, right? Because once I get back from my place of my business, get home, just take a bath, rest, probably an hour, or just straight up, I go into watching the games. Maybe after watching 2 games or 3 games, I will just sleep. Yeah, but the timing is ridiculous. Honestly, it's very, very difficult to watch all the games. So that's why for me, out of the first 14 games, I'll be watching just 10. Just 10 games, not even up to half of it. So that's to say I might watch around, let's say, uh, about 50% or 45% of all the games that were played in the group stage. But for the knockout stage, I'll be sure I'm watching all the games in the knockout. Anime says it is very weird timing for us Indians as well. Few matches like this are after midnight, and the next ones are early morning. Sleep cycle gone pathetic if I watch even half of them. Honestly, the timing is a big problem. For me now in China, it's 4 a.m. I'm watching this game now, 4 a.m. The game started 3 a.m. It's currently 4 a.m. It will end, let's say, at 5 a.m. The other game between Korea and Czechia is going to start. Let me see, is it 7 or 10 a.m.? Let me see. Yeah, the game between South Korea and Czechia will start 10 a.m. my time. And that is definitely when I'll be sleeping, because this is already 4 a.m. and I've not slept yet. So 10 a.m. is definitely the time that I'll be sleeping. So that will be very difficult for me. 10 a.m. will be let's say it will be 3 a.m. UK time. So for people in the UK that want to watch that game, they have to stay awake up until 3 a.m. to watch the South Korea game against Czechia. So the timing is very difficult. There are just a couple of games that the timing are okay for me. D Rabbit says the game is flowing very good with those rules. Premier League needs those rules. Yeah, no waste of time. You just have to throw the ball quickly, not doing the Arsenal style of time wasting. The bro says that is 2 a.m. UK time. Now the next game is 3 a.m. UK time. The South Korea game against Czechia, it's going to be 3 a.m. UK time, because for here where I am, it's 10 a.m. and it's 7 hours difference. Mariam says it's 11:15 in Egypt now. Yeah, for those in Europe, some of the games might be favorable to you. Some of the games might be favorable. The bro says, yeah, I'm in Nigeria, it's 21:05. The bros, I thought you're from the UK. As she says, it's so different from Premier League timing. Yeah, it's very much different. But we have no choice. FIFA gave them the slot, and we can't take that away. Roslan Abu Assad says, yo, Mexico is winning, bro. Yeah, Mexico is winning, and I predicted a 3-1 win for Mexico against South Africa. Mexico have missed 3 clear chances now. It should have been 4-0 at this point. The bro says, no, I'm from Nigeria and UK, 50-50. So which of your parents is from Nigeria and which is from the UK? Mariam, no, I don't remember you. I don't. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get. If you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe to Noble's View. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. And also, let's push the likes up. We are on 14 likes now. And we've had 65 people participate in the voting. So let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get it up. The bro says, my mom from Nigeria, dad UK. Okay, which part of Nigeria is your mom from? The Igbo side or the Yoruba side? Al Bazooka says, I am going to watch every match. Really? Well, I envy you, man. I can't watch all the matches in the World Cup. The timing is a very, very big problem. It's a very big problem. If it was played in Europe, then that would have been better and easier for me to watch all the games. But with this crazy time schedule, nah. Ashish says, you must be joking when you say you don't remember him. Now, of course, I do remember her, Ashish. Anime says, was thinking group stage round one matches would be boring, but first match seems interesting. I will watch Korea vs Czechia also. Then maybe if I could try watch everyone as college vacations going. Okay, you guys are on vacation. Yeah, then it will be easier for you guys to watch all the games. But for me, time to sleep, go for business as well, do the live stream. So it's the timing is terrible, honestly. The bro says, Mariam, I remember you. Do you like Gaza? Mariam says, Nobel Prize was divided into four parts. One quarter Nigerian, one quarter Chinese, one quarter British, sorry, one quarter Portuguese, and one quarter British. I'm full-blooded Igbo man. I'm a full-blooded Igbo man. Proud Igbo guy. Kota says, I think I'm gonna have to go to work without any sleep for World Cup. Hmm. But the World Cup is going to alter my sleeping time a lot. It's going to change it. Yeah, I will just have to make some adjustments as regards my sleeping schedule. The players are coming out for the second half. The Mexicans need to add at least two more goals. They need to score two more goals. AM Edit says, Noble also make an alarm for 7 a.m. so I can wake up for South Korea vs Czechia match. I'm not going to watch that game, AM Edit. I won't lie, man. I'm not going to watch that game. Uh, 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 uh. Let's see. Chicharito. Javier Hernandez. He always knows how to score against Chelsea. Every time. Every time. Javier Hernandez. Denicola, nice to have you back. Denicola says we are in the same time zone. Which country are you in, Danicola? Vibe Half says, why are South Africa passing in the wrong direction? Mexico, easy win. South Africans passing in the wrong direction. The Mexicans have had the better chances in the game. That's just it. They've had the better chances. What is wrong with this Mexican boy again? This boy is a very stupid player. This boy. This is the second time he's missing a clear-cut chance. What is this boy thinking? This number 26 for Mexico. What's that his name? Lenovo AI. What is wrong with this Mexican boy? Let me check his name because I've not seen the name behind his jersey. That boy is playing absolute nonsense in this game. He's had two clear chances. What's that boy's name? Brian Gutierrez. That midfielder, attacking midfielder, just wasting chances for Mexico. This is the second clear chance he's missing. Brian Gutierrez. Oh boy. As she says, how would Germany do? People are not rating Germany, and Germany is one country that might turn to surprise a lot of people, myself included in this tournament, because I'm not rating the German team. The bro says, most satisfying stream ever because Noble View turned into Noble's business. um, Michael says 1-0 Mexico right now, Wayne. Yeah, Mexico should have been playing. What is wrong with you, man? What are these Mexicans doing? You are trying to score a golazo. They are just missing their chances now. Look at the oh boy. Look at the chances they are missing. Ashi says there are some players from Temu. I'm not this Brian Gutierrez is definitely from Temu. He's definitely from Temu. Because what the heck, man? Ah, look at the kind of chances this boy is missing. This Brian Gutierrez. This second one is even worse. South Africans are making too many mistakes. South Africans are making too many mistakes. Red card for South Africa. It's a red card for South Africa, guys. Sitole, or what's his name? A red card for South Africa. South Africa are not going to survive the game. It's over for them. They ain't going to survive it. Then Nicola says, I'm from Flores, Indonesia. Okay, plus 8 GMT. Ooh, goal ban. Yeah, and that's a penalty. Okay, free kick. Second yellow card. Okay, straight red card. Yeah, he's the last man. I thought that was inside the 18-yard box. It's the same Brian Gutierrez. This boy gets into good position, but scoring is a problem. Sithole has gotten a red card for South Africa. That's a red card. Let's see if he's inside the box. Let's see if he's inside the box. He's the last man. Okay, he's outside. He fell inside the box. Yeah, it's definitely a red card. No doubt about it. Mariam says, Noble, why are you evil? Is it because I want South Africa to lose that I'm supporting Mexico? Okay, I'm supporting Mexico. Atletico Madrid says, get 5 yellow cards. South Africa have been they are being so reckless in their tackles. So reckless. Spin of the wheel says Onana is back. Maybe he's back to Cameroon. South Africa ain't gonna survive this. Mexico have missed about 3 clear-cut chances. Raul Jimenez, you can't score this, man. This is not a penalty. Williams have saved them. He's made 3 good saves. Very good saves. And the goal scorer hits the post. It's pretty much close. Pretty much close. This is 19 yards from goal. It's 19 yards from goal. What is this, man? Why are you guys missing these chances? Mariam says, Hilbert, oh my God, then South Africa will never score goals all their life. Hey, okay, I thought it was handball. That was why I told Hilbert not to predict for Portugal. He shouldn't predict for them. South Africa are coming back after their next match. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere, man. Chris Marks says, don't underestimate anyone. I'm not underestimating anyone, but I just feel that Mexico will win. Even before the red card, Mexico were playing better. This Gutierrez boy is good, but he's missing too many chances. He's missing too many chances. The bro says Temu South Africa tackles Tacklex empty moment by an unintelligent bloke. Atletico Madrid says South Africa playing haram ball when they are losing. Mexico need to score more goals. Yeah, they need to score more. They've had the chances. Lazy Boy says Japan champions. Are you Japanese, Lazy Boy? AM Edit says Noble support your African brothers. You are Luis Figo or something. I don't need to support my African brothers. I can support whoever I wish to support. My support is me, and I choose who to give it to. Mariam says he's evil. Who is that? Yo, guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. Oleku, tell me something where I know fit to. Mo pa 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 pa. Malo too. The bro says Noble ain't evil. He's just got a strong opinion, unlike the Temu products. Oh God. Atletico Madrid says I'm supporting Argentina because there is 5 Atletico Madrid players in there. 5. I know Giuliani Simeone is there. Julian Alvarez is there. Who else is from Argentina? Molina. Molina is not playing for Atletico. So which other Argentines play for Atletico de Madrid? Yaya says Noble lives in China. He's African. The bro says Nay Noble should be a pro documentarist. Won the Maldives. Okay, Pakistan won the Maldives Cup 2-0, bro. Is it football? Ooh, that's a good strike. This is why I say the Mexicans need to score more goals. This left-footed guy is good. His shot is solid. Look at the goalkeeper. He can't even catch it one time. Lenovo. Okay, Mariam says, Noble, I'm from Nigeria. You're from the pyramids in Nigeria. Okay, deflection. That's that Brian Gutierrez. The boy has missed so many chances in this game. Foster coming out for South Africa. Mbata coming on to replace him. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get it up. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to Noble's View, guys. We have the poll still ongoing. 74% of you said Mexico to win, while 26% said South Africa. So let's get more people to participate in the vote, guys. More people to participate. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, Serious Fan Bat, welcome back, man. Serious Fan Bat, which country are you from? Raul Jimenez. Now, why take that same ball there? Bring it out of that place. Bring it out of that. Nah. From behind, referee. These South Africans are just so reckless with their tackles. They are so reckless with their tackles. From behind, look at how you're tackling someone. Serious Fanbat says, AM Edit, India has better football team than Pakistan. AM Edit says, yes, it's football. Brother, Pakistan beat Afghanistan 2-0 in Maldives Cup final. We are good now in football. The World Cup 2030 qualifying is coming. Okay. Serious Fanbat says, AM Edit, who will Pak start supporting other sports in their country? Okay, when will Pakistan? Who am I rooting for in the summer of soccer? Of course, I'm rooting for Portugal to win it. Who else will I root for other than Portugal? Portugal is number one for me. England number two. Then Brazil number three. Those are the three countries I'm supporting. Then number four has to be France. Mariam, I already told you a story. Serious Famba says, aren't you rooting for your Ghanaian brothers? Why should I root for Ghanaians? Will Ghanaians root for me? The feelings are mutual, the same with South Africans. South Africa will never root for Nigeria. Neither would Ghana do that. So the feelings they are mutual. It's not a problem. Mustafa says John Duran is going to Galatasaray. Nah, I don't think Gala will sign him because signing him might disrupt that synergy the team has with Victor Osimhen. I don't think so. Mexico, or what they call them, they need to score. Go! Ah! What the heck? That was a good pass. He saw that movement. He saw it. He saw that movement. He saw that movement. Ah! Would have been a very good pass. Serious Fanbat says Ghana and Nigeria have the same blood. Ghana is our younger brother, right? But it still doesn't stop me from supporting England against Ghana and other teams against Ghana. So it's not a problem, man. Not a problem. One bit. Eze says, bro, Bernardo Silva is joining Madrid as free agent. Yes, got an update from Fabrizio that we are going to get a here we go soon. I don't know if it's a here we go already. Let's see. Let's see if it's a here we go. An hour ago, it's not fully a here we go. The agreement is at the final stages at the moment. So very soon we are going to get a here we go for Bernardo Silva to Real Madrid. Eze says South Africa is so bad. South Africa is playing absolute nonsense in the game. Zwane, they are still very lucky to be. They are still very much lucky to be losing 1-0 at this point because these Mexicans have had lots of chances and they've missed a lot. AM Edit, don't mind Serious Fanbat. Serious Fanbat is not proud of his country. Anytime you ask him of where he comes from, he always deflects the question and goes and goes on talking about something different. He's not proud of his country because if he were, he would have said it. I've asked him more than 10 times, where are you from? He doesn't want to say his country. He's not proud of his country. If he's proud, he would definitely tell us where he's from. Mariam says, Noble, are you going to tell me a story or not? I already told the story, Mariam. When it comes to my mind, I will just say it. Melak says Switzerland. Melak, nice to have you on the channel. Which team are you support? Okay, you're from Switzerland. Okay, Switzerland. Which football club do you support? Melak. Melak J. It's a foul ball against Mexico. Ooh, it's a foul ball. I didn't touch him, but that was definitely a foul. The bro says, "Serious fan, but where are you from?" He's not going to tell you where he's from, so it's pointless asking. He's never going to tell you where he's from. The bros. Eze says Madrid is going to cook Europe next season. Jose Mourinho is assembling very, very good players. He's assembling them very well. Okay. Mustafa says Kenan Ildiz is going to Arsenal. Now, Juve want to extend his contract. They want to extend his contract. Okay, the bros, you said your mom is from Abuja, the capital of Nigeria. Okay, this South African singer, what's that her name? Tyler. Is it Tyler? Yeah, Tyler. She's in the stands. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Not a sis Obama win a box with a team kit. Ooh. It kinda makes me wonder what is truth whenever it. Yet we still go to church. I'm not happy that Mexico have not scored more goals in this game. I'm not happy. Honestly. I am not happy they've not scored more goals because they've had the chances, but man, I don't get it. They've missed too many chances. Hassan says, huge fan from Morocco will win World Cup, inshallah. You win the World Cup, man. Come on, my bro. I understand you can cheer for your country and you want them to win, but let's see how it goes. Let's see. Let's see. The Premier League has come out to say that the Arsenal game against Man United is actually the game of the 2025-26 season. That 3-2 win for Man United against Arsenal, it's been voted the game of the season. And I'm not surprised though, because that match, yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah, I'm happy this Brian Gutierrez boy is out. 2-0 Mexico. Vamos, Mexico. Vamos, Mexico. Vamos. It's 2-0, guys, for Mexico against South Africa. Yeah, Raul Jimenez just scored the second goal for Mexico. Nice one, nice one. I predicted a 3-1 win for Mexico against South Africa, and my prediction is very much close. I need one more goal to make it get closer, to make it closer. Yeah. I knew that there was no way South Africa was going to survive this game. Even without a red card, Mexico still would have won this game like 3-0. They've missed about 3 chances after going 1-0 up before the red card came. So that red card should not be an excuse. Raul Jimenez, very good goal from him, a very good header. So it's 2-0 for Mexico against South Africa. Melak says Mexico will win. Yeah, of course, Mexico is definitely winning. Eze says, you really think we buy Alvarez when we have Ninja Turtle? Mbappe has Ninja Turtle. Melak, have you subscribed to the channel already? Melak. Mm. Melak, have you subscribed to the channel? Igwe, 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 igwe. Eze igwe. The bro says, nah, Jimenez cooking up. Yeah, it was a very good header from Raul Jimenez. Very good header. Okay, thank you very much, Melak, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much. They are taking a cooling break. The weather is just so hot. And it's even worse in the US. Mexico. 2-0. They are winning South Africa. They should go back home and go and take their job. Go back home. They go back. Hey. Atletico Madrid says at Eze, remember, Picasso, welcome back, man. Oh boy. This game. Mexico. Go back home. Go back home. Ahmed, it says South Africa airport is the way. Yeah, go back home. Yeah, they have to go back home now. It's very simple. Shakira. Oh. Picasso says the World Cup should be in England every time. Nah, it can't be, man. It can't be. Harvey, where the papers do you hear what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe. Whoa. I think this might be a penalty. Let's see. If there was an elbow to the face, it might be a pen. Let's see. I think that was to his chest. That might be a pen. That might be a pen. But I don't. I think, yeah, his hand wasn't out, Swanee. If his hand was out, that would have been a pen. Picasso says England is perfect country to hold World Cup. Small country, lots of top class stadiums, and the weather is not too hot. Plus the best fans in the world. The UK is very cold, so it's not going to be a problem. Many top players have been playing in cold weather. They are not the kind of cold that is in Iceland or Norway. Yeah, but nah, that's a yellow card, man. CBC, both hand and leg, double. Ahmed says Noble 2030 World Cup final is Nigeria and Pakistan win. Come on, man. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get it up. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's get it up. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Go back home. Go back home. Go back home. Go back home. Yeah, Mexico is very much likely to score one more goal. Yeah, they are going to score one more goal. Which message are you saying I should read? AM edit. Good one, good one. Now, South Africans are just so disorganized. They are so disorganized. Atletico Madrid says, is Gyökeres better than Suarez? You mean Luis Suarez, the former Barcelona player, or the Suarez that currently plays for Sporting CP? Which of the Suarez are you referring to, man? You have to be specific so I will know how to answer your question. Lam, 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 lap, 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 lap. Siki, 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 siki. Kese. Okay, Alvarez didn't start the game. Okay, no wonder. I've not seen him all game. The Sporting Suarez, I've not really seen enough of that Sporting Suarez guy, so I really can't say much about him. Honestly, I really can't say much about him because I only like to talk about players that I've seen. Yeah, for players I don't know much about, I don't like to give an opinion about them. Yeah, South Africa definitely will lose this game. 14 more minutes to go. 14 more minutes. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting hard. Mexico. Atletico Madrid says, is Undav better than Harvard? I think the German coach, what's that his name? Julian Nagelsmann, he's going to go for Kai Havertz ahead of Undav. It's either Havertz or Füllkrug that is going to start for Germany. Havertz or Füllkrug. Füllkrug. Adi Gasva says Ronaldo is a burden for the Portuguese striker. I wouldn't call him a burden, but what I would say is Roberto Martinez needs to manage Ronaldo very well. And I said this in the video I posted yesterday, that he needs to have an honest conversation with Ronaldo. Just let him understand that he needs to help them to win the World Cup, and they also need to help him in turn to win the World Cup. So Ronaldo doesn't need to start and play all the full minutes in every game. He doesn't. Some games you might start him, some games he will have to come on from the bench against Mexico. Is this not against Mexico? Mehmet says South Africa is such a bad team. Welcome back, Mehmet. Pity Nigeria is not at the tournament. Yeah, it's very, very sad that a country as big as Nigeria is not in the World Cup. It's a pity. Vega, where we had 10 countries from Africa, Nigeria is not even among them. It's a disgrace, brother. It's a disgrace. Adigasva, have you subscribed to the channel already? Mexico will make it 3-0. I think there is one more goal from Mexico. One more goal. They've missed too many. AM says, bro, Nuno Mendes was not sad he got injured. It's just that he's sad because he ain't winning the World Cup with this guy, Ronaldo. Call my lawyer. Mendes came on at halftime yesterday, and I think he finished the game. So I don't know where the injury people are talking about came from. I really don't know. Netherlands and Italy. Bright Gosea says there is nothing big about Niger guy. Now, I mean, it's just based on the football quality and the players we have. That's just the only. I think everything is on Finidi George. Finidi George just messed up that team, honestly. This new coach now, Eric Shell, is doing a fantastic job, but Finidi George just scattered the Niger team. I don't know what his problem was, honestly. Just scattered everything. Ahmed says Nuno Mendes got injured his left leg. In yesterday's game, I didn't see him going off that game injured, so I don't know where that whole injury is coming from, and there's no update we've seen as regards Nuno Mendes injury people are talking about. So let's see. Mehmet says, was Finidi George Nigeria head coach? Yes, he was the head coach before this current head coach, Eric Shell. Finidi George just messed up the whole team. Fighting, having issues with the players, just commotion everywhere. Commotion everywhere. Ahmed says, I think so. I saw it on Twitter. Let's start new chant. Noble, say it me. Bruno Ballon d'Or. Bruno winning the Ballon d'Or means that Portugal has to win the World Cup, and Bruno will need to score lots of goals. Wow. Penalty or red card? Okay. The referee is checking for a possible red card. So South Africa is going to get 2 red cards in this game. South Africa will get 2 red cards in this game because the referee has gone to the monitor to check the incident between the South African midfielder and the midfielder of Mexico. Yeah, it's very much likely to be a second red card for the Bafana Bafana. Mehmet says he was a solid player at Ajax. Portugal is overrated. Now, Portugal is not overrated. Yeah, the referee says, give me chance. I'm not Ikwanozo. Let's see what his decision is going to be. Is he going to give him? Yeah, it's a red card for Temba Zwane. And Temba Zwane just came on in the second half. Yeah, it's a red card for South Africa, guys. 2 red card. Go back to your country, South Africa. You have been knocked out. Just one more game, and you'll be knocked out of the World Cup. That's a red card. Why would you be doing that, man? Temba Zwane. Oh boy, red card to Temba Zwane. Oh my god. It's crazy. Mariam, welcome back. AMED says Argentina is overrated. Also, they need to bench Messi in order for them to go back to back. 2 red cards for South Africa and 2-0 for them. Their fans are disappointed. AMED says, who invited South Africa? Tell them to go back to cricket. It's an embarrassment for them. Sincerely, it's an embarrassment because getting 2 red cards is crazy in the first game of the World Cup. It's a foul ball. Mehmet says Bafana might be the worst team at this tournament. uh, they are going to lose their next game. Yeah, they are going to lose their next game. Honestly, they will. It's 2 straight red cards. Yes, Mariam, they have 2 red cards already. They have 2 red cards, and both red cards came in the second half. Both red cards came in the second half. Though they are losing this game is not even because of the red card. They were already playing very, very bad. They were playing very bad before the red card. I'm even not happy with Mexico. Mexico would have played like 4-0 before the first red card to South Africa. South Africa were just rubbish the whole game. This is not even about banter, right? But Mexicans have said, go back to your country. That's what they've told South Africa. And South Africa is definitely losing their second game. And if they do, then they will just hop on the flight. No need to play the third game. No need for them to play the third game. Ahmed says, are South African players from Temu? Maybe. Stena Junior, welcome back, man. I'm really happy with the result of the game, by the way. I'm really happy. Very, very happy. Mehmet says, so bad. Yeah, South Africa are just so poor in the game. They are not going to get anything out of this World Cup. Nothing. They are just going to escort people to the World Cup and come back empty-handed. Ooh. At least get a point. But with the way they are playing, they are going to be without these 2 players in the next game. That is bad. Mariam says the story noble. I already told one story today, Mariam. Maybe anytime the story comes into my head, I say another one. Their coach is tired. Yeah, why hitting him on the head like that? I didn't even see that incident. I didn't see it. Temba Twane. Stoner Junior says, please, who did you think will win World Cup? My pick is Portugal. Portugal, Spain. Portugal, Spain, and France. I think they are favorites for the World Cup. Mariam says, when did you tell any stories today? When did you tell me? I told a story about my experience with a Japanese today. So that's a story I told, and it just came naturally. Yeah, it just came naturally. Ahmed says, Bafana Bafana, more like go back, go back. Yeah, they have been sent back by the Mexicans. Mexico. Oh God. Mexico, South Africa. Mariam says, you called that a story. No way. Don't even consider it a story. What then is it? Moko. Is it Mokopa? Oh, yeah, oh, Africa. Eh, eh, eh. Oh God. Stunner Junior says, what the F as you say Portugal, my heart dropped. I feel it France or Spain anyways. France or Spain. Well, they are also favorites, but I do believe if Portugal plays against either of these teams, Portugal can beat them. After all, Portugal beat Spain in the Nations League final, and France as well cannot do anything. The French defense is rubbish. Okay, Alvarez is the assistant captain. Oh, Africa. Hey, South Africa. Una dey disgrace una self there. Oh. Una dey disgrace una self there. Eh. Oh boy. Mehmet says they lost even before they started the campaign. Yeah, 2 red cards. I don't think this has ever happened in the World Cup before. Yeah, losing and also getting 2 red cards in the first game of the FIFA World Cup, that is unprecedented. I don't think we've ever seen something like this before. I don't think so. It's it's a shame. Ibadme says Ronaldo. Ibadme, where are you connecting from? Mariam says Mama Africa loves you all and tells you good evening. Okay, Mariam. J9 says surely got to be a first. Yeah, man, it's it's a crazy first record that is not decent. Yeah, it's the first of its kind. They are very lucky not to have considered red card for Mexico. This first game is crazy, man. Mexico now got a red card in the 92nd minute. This game is crazy. It's a very, very crazy game, honestly. A very crazy game. So 3 red cards. 3 red cards in this game. 3 red cards in this game. Is he the last man? They are telling the referee was supposed to blow the other foul there. Ooh. This referee loves red card. The referee loves red card. Let me see what is up. What happened there? Cesar Montes. I want to see the replay. Was he really the last man? Let me see. Ah, it's a foul. Yes, but last man. Ah, man. Think it was just clumsy. It was just clumsy from Caesar. Yeah, that angle J94. The angle before he recovers ball. Man, I think this is difficult. This particular red card is Some referees might give it as a red, some might not, but it's just the angle that I was looking at. The angle for me. The angle. Yeah, it's a red. He VAR has not intervened. It's a red card. ah. AMD says, bro, you will watch South Korea and Czechia game because I'm unemployed. Okay, you will watch it. Now, for me, I'm not even going to watch that game. I need to sleep. Hauram Mohammed, nice to have you back, man. Yes, I remember you. Okay, Mokoena to take the free kick. Mehmet says, poorest performance a team ever showed in an opening game. South Africa were very terrible in this game. Very terrible. Let's see if Mokoena can score from this angle, but it's a very difficult angle. Though he's a free kick specialist. Very, very good with free kicks. Nah, that's not a good. He should have played that ball direct, Mokoena. He just effed up there. He should have played that ball direct. Yeah, that was the only opportunity they had to score. That was the only opportunity. J9 says I'll be up watching WNBA anyway, so I'll have it on. Yeah, for me after this game, I'll just have to go sleep, man. I'll watch the game tomorrow between I think is it Australia? The Turkey game, the Group B. I'll be watching the Canada and Bosnia Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yeah, I'll be watching the Bosnia and Herzegovina game tomorrow against Canada. That game is not going to be really tough, but I expect Canada to win. USA, Paraguay, Switzerland, Qatar. Group B. Qatar against Switzerland and Canada against Bosnia. I think they are playing the same time. Ooh, man, sometimes these games, the timing is a problem. The timing is a big problem. Mariam says, read my previous comment. AMD says, you're unemployed. That's why you watch, unlike me, who is unemployed. You are employed. Okay. Mariam says, this year's World Cup in America has a different flavor. A taste of embarrassment and ridicule from the very first match. Man, this is a new record in the World Cup. For the opening game to have 3 red cards. It shows that the red cards that will be dished out in this World Cup are going to be unprecedented. Honestly, the red cards are going to be unprecedented. J94 says, I'm looking forward to Brazil-Morocco. Yeah, that Brazil-Morocco game is going to be the first game that I'm going to be really, really keen and looking forward to watching. Honestly, that game is going to be tough. The game has ended, guys. 2-0 for Mexico against South Africa. Well-deserved win for Mexico, by the way. Well-deserved win. It's a 2-0 win for the host, one of the host nations. Dennis Beckham says South Africa is terrible. Yeah, they were very, very terrible. Very terrible. It's game over for South Africa in the first game. That's a foul ball. Mariam says, now I'm confident that Hamdi Fati will cause us many red cards. The referees in this tournament, it seems they are not going to be joking one bit. They are not going to be joking one bit. Yeah, it's game over. Mexico 2, South Africa 0. All right, Dennis Beckham. See you later, man. I'll be coming live tomorrow morning and we'll be reacting to the South Africa game and also the the Czechia game against South Korea because I'll not be watching that game, but I'll I will watch the highlights later to see how the game went. Mehmet says, please send them home. All right, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Um, hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the morning show. Then I'll also do a couple of games tomorrow, but the Czechia game against South Korea, I will not be doing a live watch along for that. I will see you all tomorrow. For those who are new, like and subscribe. See you all tomorrow morning for our morning show. Take care, guys. Good night. Go back home. Go back home.